Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna keep speaking here. There's 10 vocabulary I have to preserve on today. So let's get into it. So number one is bear in mind. So bear in mind is just the same meaning of like the word consider. And bear in mind which means that you just remain to someone. You just want to talk something to someone and make sure that they have to focus on what they already have to do or what they have already done. Okay. So that is the meaning of the word bear in mind. So I don't know if you don't understand. Yeah, I also doubt about my question, doubt about my, how I can explain this word by English. So number two is fraction. So fraction, which means that just a tiny thing. Okay? Just use this word to talk about something really tiny. It's really small. And yeah, that's the meaning of it. So number three is dividends. So dividends, which means that it's just like the thing, maybe it's about money or something else that a company will pay for you when you invest in them. Yeah, obviously they have to get the good revenue and profits. If not, they can give you the payment. So that is that dividends. Okay, number four is pull out. So pull out is just the same meaning of like get out something, and pull out which means that you just come back and do not keep moving, keep going. But something, when you do something, you pull out, which means that you give up. Okay. So number five is take out. So take out, which means that you take something out of something. You take the phone out of the. I know, but 20 minutes. Okay. So take out, which means that I think it's just like I know, but I don't know how to explain this word. Is what it's like. Take out, it's just like you take something out of something. Maybe you just take the shirt out of your container. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, take out. It's just easy. Just like a phrase of verb, and I think it's really to understand. So number six is stages. So stages is just like the process. You are in a stage, which means you are in the process, and a stage, which means I just period. A period. Okay. So number seven is moderately. So moderately is like it's a medium. Yeah, mediumly. Do you know medium? Which means it's just like thin, the hard, and easy. So it's the medium. It's at the average of everything. Yeah, it's not too hard, it's not too small, it's not too short, it's not too high, it's an average. Okay, so just use this way to talk about average. So number 8, scrutiny. Scrutiny. So what does it mean? So scrutiny, which means that you just watch something really, you just watch something really carefully. Watching something, you just test something really carefully. You just want to make sure that it's running in a good way, in an effective way. So scrutiny, yeah, just like check something really carefully. So number 9 is egotistical. So egotistical, which means that your ego. Yeah, do you know your ego? Which means it's just like you don't hear anybody. You hear from you, and you don't want to hear other people's opinion, even if it really true. Even if it's really true, you don't want to hear from them anyway. So that is the meaning of egotistical. You don't respect them. You don't respect others' opinion. So that is the meaning of egotistical. Yeah, you think you are like a man, you think you're like a king, and everyone is the village. So that is stupid stuff. Okay, number 10 is observation. So observation, which is just like you look around something and you just comment. Yeah, observation. I don't know how can I do this word. So yeah, I think I have to understand what's mean. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Observation is, I think I just want to talk about something related to something related to track. Track something very carefully, and it's the same meaning as like a comment. So you just give the opinion for other people. So it means that observation. Yeah. So number 3 is track something. Tracker. I think I hope that I explained those words true, but anyway. Now I'm going to use some of my time period to understand 10 questions. Yeah, number 1 is what are some important things to bear in mind when studying business? Oh, one of them, okay, here are some of the important things that you should bear in mind before you study a business. So number 1 is you make sure that you have the knowledge. Yeah, you have to knowledge about sales, marketing, anyway. Another thing, I don't start a business yet, so so I just give you that thing. I just think about it. I just see other people and just talk about it like I've done it. So number 1 is you have to get a lot of knowledge for your own before you want to have other people start your business. So business is not a joke. You have to prepare a lot of things, and you So number 2 is you have to prepare for you a strong mind, because a business is not for some people who weak mindfulness, okay, who mental is weak. So you have to build your strong mindset first before you want to start a business. Do not hear other people and start it like you understand about it. So yeah, number 1 is knowledge. Number 2 is mindset. Number 3 is experience. That's obviously you have to walk in before. Yeah, you have to walk in before. You're working a lot of time and you learn everything, learn a lot of things. Yeah, I think that is will avoid the rate, reduce the rate of failing. So number 2 is how is fractions different from a whole number in math. How is a fraction different from a whole number in math? What does it mean? Talk about the fraction, about math. Okay, in math, fraction different from the whole number. I think the whole number is just become the is a number that don't have any specific about it, don't have anything about it, but fraction is just like combine other number together, and it can describe by a lot of things. It can describe by a lot of way, but numbers just have one way to describe. So yeah, I don't have a lot of knowledge about this stuff, and I also don't have more vocabulary to describe our system. And so yeah, let's get into the number 3 is what factors influence the amount of dividends a company pays. Yeah, depend on dividends a company pays. The factors that influence the amount of dividends a company pays, it is really easy, just about profit of that company. Yeah, obviously if that company is high profit, they will divide for other investor really high. We pay for other investor really high. And yeah, I think about it, that is obviously thing, number 1 thing, and yeah, only thing, I think that is the only thing, just about money. Number 4 is what are some common reasons why people pull out of commitment. Okay, the common reason that people pull out of a commitment, I think it's really easy. They're lazy. They try, yeah, they tried, but they feel that's really hard, and they pull out of their commitment. And or maybe just lazy, I'm not too bad in a way, or maybe just something, yeah, maybe just reality. Yeah, I think a lot of people tend to set a lot of goals in their life, and when they do, they will teach them about the time, and they realize that they can do everything, they can do all the things in one day, and they can use their brain to focus on a lot of things. Yeah, that is when they pull out their commitment. So number 5 is how does take out insurance protect people from financial loss. Insurance, what does it mean, man? Okay, how to take out insurance protect people from financial loss. Okay, take out insurance. Yeah.
Insurance.
Okay. When you're involved in an insurance, you have to pay a lot of money per month for things that you don't make sure that you can get it again. So insurance will help them when they go into the hard time, the tough time about their health. But if they don't have any problem about health, that is not necessary anymore. And from that moment, their financial will be lost, but they don't know where they lost. Yeah. If they do not, if they do not use that insurance to protect them health, that is a waste of money time. That is a waste of money. But yeah, no one can make sure that they will be safe all the time, all the year. So yeah, that is why people do not usually take out insurance. But just talk about take out insurance, they will protect them financial. So number 6 is what are different stage of career growth. The different stage of career growth. Number 1, the first stage is newbie or beginner. In that time, it's really hard time. You just try the work. You try the work for a few months and just get the small money, small pay. So number 2 is you are agree in the company. So yeah, you agree in that company that you just get the payment for every month and working every day like that. So number 3, number 3 stage. The third stage is you get the high payment when you can done a lot of important work, important jobs. Okay, so yeah, you can get a high pay. So number 7, why is it beneficial to exercise moderately instead of excessively? Once again, I don't know what it means.
Excessively.
Excessively. Okay, excessively. So why it beneficial to exercise moderately instead of excessively? Okay, exercise moderately will make you feel richer, but if you do it excessively, you will lose a lot of energy, and maybe you will be getting to the energy crash, and maybe this will impact your life, it will impact your life. It can make you die. Yeah, so that is why exercise moderately will benefit. But yeah, moderately here is you have to get you into the, you have to consume a lot of your energy in a short time, in a little time. Yeah, it's really important. If you do exercise, but it's do not, excessively, yeah, it's really easy and make you weak. Yeah, if you do exercise like that, it's make you feel really weak every day, and you don't have a lot of energy to that. So yeah, but exercise morally is better than having anything. So number 8 is, how does government's scrutiny help protect consumers? How does government's scrutiny help protect consumers? Okay, government scrutiny will protect consumers because they make sure that every goods don't have anything bad in there. Yeah, I think just about the goods, when government scrutiny, they would, the main element of government scrutiny is check out, make sure that every single product, every single goods import in the countries, everything is a good thing. So yeah, I think that will protect consumers. So number 9 is, can be too egotistical negatively affect friendship. Yeah, too egotistical negatively affect friendship. Yes, it will. If you are too egotistical in a friendship, no one, your friend, would want to hear from you, because if you don't have any knowledge, or maybe you just have a lot of knowledge and just talk about it, everyone will feel really angry. You will feel really annoyed when your ego too high. Yeah, you can control yourself. Yeah, no one wants to hear from you. They will hate you. I don't know why. Yeah, because they feel annoyed about it. They don't want other people to take them. Yeah, just give them the advice is good. But if you do not realize what you're doing and your ego is just too high, your friend want to talking with you. Yeah, because every time you just want to higher than them. So number 10 is, how does careful observation improve scientific experience? Yeah, careful observation will improve scientific experiments because they can track really carefully about a lot of things in their research. And when they can understand, when they can know a lot of knowledge, they can track a lot of things in a research. So that is when scientific experiment will improve. Okay, so that is my 10 vocabulary 10 questions I just give for you. So